Live. Ooh, we are. Ooh, yes. Yes. I am live for absolute no reason. And I have beer. This video has been sponsored by Narragansett, sold on merit lager. Maid of honor, the famous Narragansett, delicious 5% alcohol lager, which you can get on the East Coast, New England, maybe the rest of the country. I don't freaking know. But this is not bad. This stuff is actually, might as well open it, because hell, it's beer. Ah, yeah. Good beer, good beer, good beer, good cheer. Hi, neighbor. Have a Gansett. I like this beer, not just because it's got that kind of cool New England oceany vibe. Not just because this beer was the beer on Jaws. The movie Jaws, what's his name? The captain, God, fisherman, whatever his name is from Jaws, the guy with the mutton chops or whatever, he drank Narragansett. So it's kind of, yeah. I mean, Narragansett has been around since, I guess, what's this, 1890 or something? Yeah, it says right there, dum dum, 1890. Point is, it was in Jaws, and Jaws was a popular movie. Anyway, we chugged one. I like this, not just because we're in Jaws, but because, geez, I'm getting a lot of shadows. Oh, well. Oh, it's the beer. Anyway, it's blocking out the light over there. Anyway, I was going to say something. Now I will. This is cheap. This is 16 ounces, so it's a little bigger than a 12-ounce can or bottle of beer by 4 ounces. So you drink 3 of these, right? That's 4, 8, 12. You drink 3 of these, it's actually 4 beers. So each one is a third of a beer extra. So, 6 of these tall boys is $5. Or I think it's like close to $6 now, but still not a bad deal for beer. One of the cheaper beers. You can get, Miller Lite 6-pack of tall boys or Yingling I saw the other day, but they're like $7 or $8 because they're more trendy. Narragansett is cheaper. And frankly, I think Narragansett tastes better. Not only does Narragansett have more alcohol than those others, 5% versus I think Miller Lite has 4.4%. And Yingling has around the same. Not only is it higher in alcohol, but like I said, it's cheaper. And I'm not comparing all this because I'm an alcoholic, but because I'm a cheap ass. And I like getting bang for my buck. I'm probably the only person going in a liquor store, spending 10 minutes looking at the beers going, which one's the cheapest per volume? Most people are just like some crusty construction worker goes in, grabs a 30-pack of Bud Light, runs out. Like, I'm not that simple. Yeah. So it's Saturday, and I intend to bore the crap out of anyone who might be possibly watching this because, yeah, why not? What else am I going to do on a Saturday night? Go out? Meet people? Hell no! I'm going to sit at home and drink beer by myself and think I actually matter on YouTube. That's what successful YouTubers do, right? The successful YouTubers, they don't go out and hang out with people, go to a bar, have sex, have a good job, make high quality videos. No. They just sit at home with a crappy Logitech 9C20 webcam and a Samsung G-Track, whatever, Pro. That's what they do. Hell yeah. Is this working? Let's see. Yeah, come on. God damn it, what? Really? Oh my God. I'm trying to watch. Come on. Yeah. Is this working? Cool. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay. That works. Enough with that. Back to streaming for no reason. So yeah, I got this Samsung. I keep saying Samsung. It's not Samsung. My monitor is a Samsung I got for free at a yard sale, which was a pretty good deal. Even though it's like 10 years old, it's only 720p. Still, it's like a 23-inch monitor, basically a TV wall mount thing. But I got it for free because it was basically I went to a yard sale near where I live, and the lady had the TV there, and I was looking for a computer monitor because I was buying the. I think this was before I bought my computer, but I wanted to buy a computer, PC, and me being a cheap ass, I had an old monitor from. We had a. No, this was my computer. I had a E-Machines. I bet most of you don't know what an E-Machines is, but I had an E-Machines back in 2009. I had an E-Machines. This must have been 2007 or 8. I got it for cheap at Best Buy. But the point is, it was an E-Machines, and it sucked. And the speakers were all fucked up, and the thing was half dented. But the point is, yeah, I had a monitor from that I was going to use, but had the old connector and, yeah, whatever. So I got this for cheap. Anyway. This is not a Samsung. This is not a Samsung. This is a Samsung. Samsung G-Track Pro. Yes, sir. What I like about this microphone, not only was it basically the same price as the what's the big one? The blue, whatever it is, Blue Yeti. Not only was it the same price as the Blue Yeti, but it has slightly more features, and it has an instrument setup. This is basically a little audio interface. You can plug an instrument in there. You can plug headphones in there. Plug an instrument in there, and you can play guitar straight to Audacity or a music program. So it's pretty nice. You want to plug in guitar and sing simultaneously? It's pretty good. You want to play keyboard and not have the clicking sounds and you know, synth or whatever? It's pretty nice. You know, you can hook probably a MIDI up to this. So yeah, you can't do that with your Blue Yeti. No, you cannot. Whew. I love me some beer. I like Narragansett. I'm not gonna lie. When I first I like plain beers. Here's the deal. Right? There are a lot of these beer snobs, a lot of older people. I mean, the craft beer movement has kind of declined. It was more popular a couple years ago. But there are all these old fart boomers that like these craft beers, these hoppy. Oh, I like it's a 10% triple IPA, you know? And it's really strong and really hoppy, and it's just really like whams you in the face. I don't necessarily like that. No, I like me a nice smooth beer that I can easily drink. And I was looking for that for a while. Bud Light tastes like metallic piss. And all these other IPAs and other beers I were trying weren't that good. And I stumbled upon this. It's cheap and it's smooth. I should get paid by Narragansett. Because if I was president of the United States, I would publicly praise this company. Because this beer is good and it's cheap. God, what is King Cobra drinking? What is that? Not Hurricane. King Cobra is a YouTuber who DP Drunken Peasants podcast talks about him and plays his videos a lot. He's drinking some sort of high alcohol Hurricane, or I think it's made by Four Loko company. I think I forget what it is. I don't know if I can get it around where I am. Let me see. High gravity, I think it's a lager. Earthquake. That's it. Earthquake. Four Loko Earthquake. High gravity ladder. 115. Excuse me. 159, which is not so bad. Four Loko Earthquake. High gravity lager. Yes. 23.5 ounces. Yes. So it's 12% alcohol. That's actually not bad. I mean, you can get at least where I am, you're getting a Four Loko, which is usually 12% or 14% for around $3, which is around 50 cents a drink. maybe a little less. You know, if it's 12%, it's probably a little over 50 cents. If it's 14%, it's probably around 50 cents a drink. Anyway, that's not bad for $1.60 for 12% alcohol. I mean, I don't know. This is some online thing. Oh, this is in Boulder, Colorado. No wonder. It's right near where he lives. Well, not really. It's hours away probably, but it's in the same region. I don't think I can get earthquake around here. 12%, that's not bad for $1.50. If it's 24 ounces, it's basically 12 times 2 is 24, obviously. So you're getting 2 beers worth, but they're 12%. If your average beer is 4% to 5%, let's just say 4% is a really weak beer for this math equation thing, right? 4 times 3 is 12, right? But then you have 2 of those, so it's 6 beers. Let's just say 5 because we're going to round them up a little bit. 5 beers. 5 beers for $1.50 or 60. Let's see. Do the bad math here. Yes, doing bad math all the time. 160 divided by 5. That's 32 cents a beer, which is not bad. That's actually a really good deal. 32 cents a beer is freaking great. If you can get 32 cents a beer, like when was the last time you went to a bar and could say, "Hey, bartender, here's like a quarter and a nickel, or here a quarter and that, whatever. Here's a couple of cents I had change out of my pocket. Give me a beer." It ain't happening. Oh, that'll be $7 for that beer, sir. $7. Yeah. Sorry, that's bullshit. So yeah, that's a pretty good deal. Although nothing really trumps Steel Reserve, which I made a video I'll upload at some point. Steel Reserve is pretty nasty, but it's also drinkable, and it's also probably one of the cheapest beers on the market. I don't think, at least where I live in New Jersey, or in the Northeast area, I don't think you can get a beer cheaper than a Steel Reserve. I really don't. The 6-pack, 16-ounce cans, I don't think you can get a cheaper deal. It's not possible. You can get Four Loko. You can get all these. If you can even find 40 ounces anymore. You can get all this stuff. You know, a lot of these beers, like the the 25-ounce, 24-ounce cans, there is savings, but they're not nearly as much of a savings as Steel Reserve. And a lot of these bigger bottles, they charge more, but they're not worth more, especially with like IPAs and things. They'll say, "Oh, this is a 23-ounce can, it's big," or "This is it's 30-ounce, it's big," and they charge like $4 or $5. But relatively, it's not that much of a value because if you're getting like 2.5 or 3 beers or whatever, you know, it depends. Anyway, enough beer talk. Even though I'm drinking a beer, I got to talk about something relevant. I'm not relevant. How the fuck am I relevant? I was never relevant. You know? I was watching King Cobra, again talking about King Cobra, and somebody, Adam E., I believe, from the Drunken Peasants Discord, that man challenged me to make a wand. And I will make a wand at some point, and it will be the greatest wand. It will be an amazing wand. I alone make amazing wands. Believe me, I make amazing wands. I actually have the tools and the resources to make a pretty badass wand if I wanted to. However, it's cold as hell. So, we shall see. Maybe I will start an Etsy page. I mean, I don't know how much King Cobra is making per wand. If he's making decent money, because I look on Etsy and I see a lot of wands going for like $1, a couple bucks each, like they're mass produced or they're fairly cheap. Like if I go on, I'm gonna go on Etsy right now. Let's see. Etsy. I was thinking of selling art on Etsy. I never got around to it. A wand. Here we go. Random wands, custom wands, $10 a wand. And these look like they're fairly good amount of work. Pottermore, these wands are $44 each, so you can make some decent money with that. $37 each. Not bad. $16. Yeah. These ones are $1 each. These ones are $16. These ones look like they would take a lot of work for a individual to make. And you would have to make a lot of them to make a decent profit. If you're making a $16 wand, you know, that's just not a, I mean, you're making a $16 wand. Let's say you make $16 for shipping and everything. Let's just assume you make $16 just to make it easy. If you're selling 50 wands a week, which seems like a lot to sell for wands, custom wands, you're making $800. Times 52 weeks out of a year, you're making, no, what did I divide it by 52? 16, go, God damn it. 16 times, you're making 50 wands a week, times 52 weeks in a year. That's $41,000. Now, if you're living where he lives in Wyoming, that might be a decent income. If you're making $41,000, if you're single, living in a small apartment, making $41,000 a year, you might not be that well off. If you're thrifty, you could live a decent life. But that's assuming you're selling, 50 wands a week. That's 10 wands every workday. I just don't think the demand is up. I mean, you could sell, I don't know, $100 wand every day and for 7 days a week. That's $700 a week times 52 weeks. If you're selling a $100 wand, a really apparently high quality $100 wand every day of the week for the entire year, you're making $36,000 a year. You know what I mean? That's yeah. So I don't know what I don't know how he's making ends meet. Why? But don't be gross, Mickey. Don't be rubbing your ear. Ugh. People don't want to see that, Mickey. I don't know how the dude's freaking making a living. So, but apparently he's doing all right. He said he got $3,000 somehow. I mean, I don't know how expensive these wands are. I mean, most of the wands I'm seeing on Etsy are not nearly as expensive as he would need to make $3,000. But yeah. Anyway, these are wands. Look like little pieces of wood. You can't see them, obviously, but they're $2.68 each. And they come with a little tag called Freddy's Wands. And they're only $2.68. Like, they look like they're not that easy to make. Or you don't carve them. Either you have them printed or something. I don't know. You paint them. I don't know. But, yeah, $2.68 for this. I mean, you have to sell a ton of those to make a living. I mean, my God. Ooh, I'm bored. So I was kind of pissed off yesterday. I was reading an article, and there's some woman from a council member from Seattle, the state, Seattle, the city in the state of Washington. Yes, Seattle, the state. In the state of Seattle, there was a city councilwoman who was complaining about Joe Biden, because Joe Biden is apparently having a fundraiser with Amazon executives. And he's charging like over $1,000. I'm going to find this article. Let's see. I'm going to find this article. Yes, let's see. Find this article. Yes. Joe Biden, Seattle. Seattle. Yeah. Former Vice President and current 2020 presidential candidate Joe Biden is appearing at a private fundraiser in Seattle over the weekend, spurring a protest led by Seattle City Council member Kishama Swant. Yeah. Biden will be at a reception in Madison Park on Saturday with tickets ranging between $1,000 and $2,800. Now, this is what fucking pisses me off. And I know I'm making a private video on this, okay? This what fucking pissed me off. Okay? This is what freaking pissed me off. Okay? Joe Biden claims over and over again, listen, folks, listen. I grew up in Pennsylvania, okay? Listen, folks, I grew up in Pennsylvania, okay? Listen, I grew up in Pennsylvania. I'm blue collar. I understand the metal workers, the iron workers, the construction workers in Pennsylvania. I am blue collar Pennsylvania. They know me. They know that I care about them. They know that I support them. Great. But guess what? You don't. Can any of these fucking blue collar workers in Pennsylvania, can any of them afford to spend $1,000, $2,800 to see your ass? No. Not to mention, why would they want to see some boring ass stumbling dude? Why they'd pay $1,000 to see you, I don't know. But can they afford it? No. It's a slap in the fucking face when you tell these people, oh, I care about you, but I'm going to have $1,000 fundraiser that excludes everyone who could possibly be blue collar. Blue collar people can't afford to attend my fundraisers. I support you, but you don't have enough money for me, so I don't want you now. Like, get the fuck out of here. Bernie has turned down donations that big from companies because he said, sorry, we won't take that. So, fucking bullshit. Oh, God, the phone's ringing. Oh, hold on. To any of the 1 or 0 people who are watching, I do appreciate you. I'm just getting another beer now. Oh, good. There's one more in there. All right. Not out of beer. Thank the Lord. Praise Jesus. But I got another beer. Oh, my ass. I don't even think this thing's accurate. There's nobody watching this. Not at all. Anyway. Yes. So, I was pissed off because Joe Biden claims to support the blue collar people, which is full of shit. He hasn't been blue collar in years. He's been a DC insider, for decades now. So he's blue collar my ass. And then he has his expensive fundraisers. Why, Joe? You know what I want? I want someone to go up to Joe Biden and force a mic under him and say, Joe, answer. Okay? Joe, why did you have a fundraiser that started at $1,000? Why are you alienating blue-collar workers and lower-class people from attending your fundraisers? Don't you want lower-class people to see you? Don't you want to shake hands with minorities? Oh, God. I did a Joe Biden right there. I implied that minorities were poor. What I meant was lower-class people. lower class people. Don't you want to shake hands with lower class people? Don't you want to shake hands with minorities who are statistically poorer than non-minorities? And it pissed me off that he's doing this. He's doing what Hillary did. He's having super PACs now. Man, come on. You know, like why does nobody hold these politicians accountable? Why does nobody complain? Because I'm reading the comments of this article about this city councilwoman, and all the comments are, "Oh, she's ugly. She probably smells. She's a libtard. She's a socialist who's going to destroy the city. She hates business." Ugh. Anyway. Did you hear that?